Hey, what's going on? I'm Wonderful Will of the Broccoli Ain't to Greens show. I hope everybody is having a great day. I know I am. Hey, look forward to an up and coming show by us. It's going to be something good that you can apply to your life. And we always thank you for your continuous support. But today I want to talk to you about something. It is called being in a catch 22 position. And I know a lot of us have experienced that a lot in our lives, whether at our homes, jobs, churches, wherever organization you belong to. There are times that we are put in a catch 22 position. But here's one of the problems I have been experiencing. And it starts with two of my best friends I call my brothers. But I'm going to give you a very quick background about my friends. You know, we went to college together, we started together, and we graduated together. But, after graduation, we have to kind of find our own way, create our own paths. So we got more involved into our careers, and we end up getting married for a period of times. And unfortunately, all three of us end up being divorced. Sucks, huh? But that's just how it is. You move on. But no, after all those times went by, we reconnected through, of course, using Facebook. I love me some Facebook, but I'm not addicted to a lot of people, but I love Facebook. So after we reconnected, we made a pact together that once a month we will get together. And all of us decided to go to one specific area we always meet up at, because it's not as crowded, and the traffic's not as bad getting there, so you can be more comfortable. It's not as not super packed, so it's somewhere you can grab a table and we can just kick it and reminisce and do our thing. And what caused the problem that caused with us is a woman. But I'm going to give you the two names of my friends. I can't give you their real names, but I just have to just out of respect for them. So I'm gonna call one Bobby and my other friend's Charles. Bobby and Charles. My friend Bobby, he met this woman and he felt totally head over heels in love with this woman. And I'm telling you, I never seen him in love like that before. I was happy for him, and then the times we met, he introduced us to her, to the girl he's dating. And, we told her, she's a nice woman, beautiful woman, very cool, laid back type a chick, somebody you can really, could possibly settle down with. We told her, hey, Bobby's a brother to us, so now you our sister. So that's how close we welcomed this woman. We, enjoyed her. Okay, some times went by. Normally we always meet up at this particular place. But I was bored a couple weeks before the date we were supposed to meet up. So I decided to go because I was bored. I ain't had anything to do, Then so I went to the bar, sat at the bar. That's wrapping around to some people sitting beside me. Then I just happened to look to the far left of the club. Guess who I see? I see my friend Charles and Bobby's girlfriend. And I know you can imagine what was going through my head. And before I decide to jump to conclusion, maybe I'm just trying to convince myself, maybe they may have some problem. He's talking to Charles about what's going on with their relationship, how to deal with Bobby and all that, because sometimes Bobby can be a little hot-headed, but that's just how he is. So maybe I gave them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe that's why they meeting up. So I just kept observing. And then I know as time goes by, they get more drinks in their systems. Then next thing I know, Charles lays a sloppy wet kiss on her, and she received it. And that was no like she was offended or anything. She wanted it too, obviously. And I'm telling you, man, my heart just dropped. My first impulse was to go over there and just chastise both of them and just go off on them. Like, what the fuck, man? But I didn't do that. So I finished my drink and I left. And you know what? And you couldn't, I bet you couldn't imagine what's going through my head. I'm like, what I'm going to do about this? Because I know Bobby going to be crushed if he finds out Charles is messing around with his lady. And you know, I'm pretty sure a lot of you have friends who are so in love that there's nothing bad you could say about that person they seeing. It's just they'd be in so much denial that they would not accept what you're saying to them. And I know that's how he would be, because I know him. I've been knowing this man like 25 plus years. I know how he is. I know how he thinks, and he knows the same thing about me. So I thought about it, said, how I'm going to handle this, because I can't let this go on and be in front of him, and then I won't be able to even function right. So I thought about it, how I'm going to handle this. So I decided to give Charles a call after saying what's up and everything. And then I just lit into his ass. You know, I told Charles, yo, man, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, what do you mean? Laughing, like, think I'm joking. I said, dude, this is no joke. I saw you with Bobby's girlfriend at the bar. Then all of a sudden, he just got quiet. I mean, total silence, like 10 seconds. I said, yeah, I saw your dumb ass over there with her. What the fuck you thinking, man? And he was like, Will, come on, man. You can't tell Bobby about this. I said, what do you mean? You think so you expect me just act like this never happened and I'm smiling this man's face, knowing that you banging his girl? Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, then he started begging it. He started begging and begging. Hey, Will, please don't tell. Please don't tell Bobby. Please don't tell Bobby. I mean, the dude almost in tears, because he knew that shit what he done was wrong. And I asked him, are you still messing around with this woman? He said, nah, man, it was just a thing. But I promise you, it's not happening anymore. I promise you. Which I hardly didn't believe him, but I mean, what I supposed to do? He's like a brother to me too, because he's been there for me too. Because when you get in those situations where you know that person is wrong, but that person been there for you. And I tell you, folks, when I ain't have a damn dime, my friend came through for me. Even so, to the point where he covered my rent. I was struggling after my divorce, and he was a true good friend. So, you know, I have to, you know, sometimes you have friends, they will collect on those favors, those blessings they did for you. So that got me right there. I said, Charles, all right, I ain't gonna say anything, man, but I'm taking myself out of the equation. I don't never want to talk about this again. And I don't know how I'm going to deal with Bobby's girlfriend when I see her, but I figured it out, but I'm not going to say anything. So as long as you're not dealing with her, and he reassured me it's over with, that was just a thing. I said, okay, then, well, you got my silence then. So I'm thinking everything is over. Everything is going back to normal. So that time had passed by for us to meet up again. Folks, I tell you, I know this sounds like some shit you might find on a soap opera on a drama store show. I kid you not. This is true. So we met again at the club. Bobby just being his same old self. I ain't think nothing happened. Nothing, everything's all good. Excited to see each other. Hey, do our thing, kick it, talk, catch up. Then all of a sudden, Bobby said, you know what? Fuck both of you all. I'm like, okay. Bobby, you okay, man? What's going on? Why you talking to me like that? He's like, really? I ain't gonna tell you what it said. He used the N-word, but I try not to use that a lot, but he went off first, but he went off on Charles the most. And he told Charles, I never want to see you again. I'm not, he wasn't even worrying about the fact that he met with his girl, but the fact that you would betray me like that, knowing how much she meant to me. Then, of course, after he said what he had to say to Charles, and it's like he went off on me, and he said, I'm so disappointed with you. You knew about this, and you gonna sit here and act like nothing happened and make me look like a damn fool. And I'm trying to explain to Bobby, dude, what I supposed to do? Both of y'all like brothers to me, and I love both of you. What I supposed to do about this? And Bobby got up and left. I'm surprised he didn't make a scene. I was so worried about that because Bobby has a hot head, and you piss him off enough, things can happen. But that's show how much he has grown. He's past that stage, so I'm glad that didn't happen. But to this day, I miss my friend. And that's all to it. Every now and then with Charles, we still keep in touch, and every now and then we'll hang out. But hopefully one day Bobby can come around, and hopefully he can come around, and we can straighten this out, because the way it ended, it just wasn't right the way it ended. But I just had to give him time. I'm gonna be on his time. I'm not gonna pressure him. I told him right before he left, I said, dude, you got my number. You know how to get in touch with me. I'm really sorry that happened. I did apologize, and of course Charles tried to apologize, but I told Charles, you probably want to be quiet because he ended up damn knocking your ass out. So you might want to chill. Just don't say anything. Now you see what I mean by being in the catch-22. Man, I'm telling you, not cool. But that's what I want to share with you. So if you've been in a situation like that, why don't you share your story? Well, and you can go on our social media, like our Instagram, b.a.g.930, or you can go on Facebook, use our email as a contact as bag930@yahoo.com. Share your experience, or give me your opinion of how would you have handled it. But no, I have to go, and I thank you all for listening. And always remember, love is God, and God is love. And we love you. Peace.